welcome to Japan, finally! And this is the Flakpanzer Gepard. First post-war vehicle that I've done. And not strictly a tank. It's a self-propelled anti-air vehicle. So, as you can probably guess, it's for shooting down aircraft. But it can also do quite a bit of damage to a tank. Which is why I'm happy that I've got Japan, because with their paper-thin armour, I can kill some tanks as well. Especially from the side. Now, you're not going to win in a 1v1 with a tank. It will win most of the time, just because your armour is paper thin. You're not meant to be on the front lines, you're meant to be hidden from the back, shooting down aircraft, but given the light enough vehicles that these are, and the rapid fire of these cannons, which are only... yeah, they're 35mm, so they're nothing amazing. They've only got 67mm of penetration, even at 10 metres distance. But against tanks such as these, or any other self-propelled anti-air vehicles, or other infantry vehicles, if they'd have been a thing in this game, it would fare pretty well. Got someone in an attack aircraft that's just going to shoot down planes. He really doesn't need to, because I can do that. At this distance I'm not going to do anything, but I can destroy tracks, which is what I'm aiming for. Oh, hello. We have some willing participants for more shots in the side. You can get through the turrets with these rather well. Like I said, I wanted to get this on the Japan map for this video, just because if you play on most other ones, you cannot kill many tanks with it. There's always one type on the waves that you can kill, but the majority of them, you haven't got a prayer in hell. Such a weird looking thing as well. This big turret is a massive target for anyone that's trying to kill it. But the base, I believe, is the same base that you get on a Leopard tank. And that thing is pretty nimble, and so is this. So you've got the agility of a Leopard, speed of a Leopard as well. But you've got the ability to say, hello aircraft. You're coming on my general position. Not anymore, you're not. It's not very good against anything that's more than 2 kilometres away. That's its downside, but once it does get in that 2 kilometre threshold, you can rain down a lot of bullets on it. Which is both a good thing and a bad thing. Bad thing is, it goes through the ammo pretty fast. And once you run out, oh dear. Whereas most tanks, when you go into the circle under that big A to restock your ammunition, you would get one round at a time. you don't in this, you have to replace the entire belt. Which I have now fully run out of, apart from 28 rounds, which will take about half a second to deplete. Well, a second. I'm being set on fire again. I'm probably not going to be able to move now. And because of it, I'm going to die. I probably should just die anyway, because there's nothing I can do here. Yeah, I'm going to take one this time. Just because I've got all those coming on, I've got no ammunition left. And it's worth doing. It is an expensive thing to replace though, just over 4,000 silver lions. It's not cheap. It's so strange playing the mouse like I did last week and then coming through this. When it literally is, I want to look over there. Okay, there you go. Look over there, there you go. Yeah, you can look any angle and it's really fast. Also worth noting, this is in the same battle rank rating as the mouse. So this is the kind of vehicle it's going up against. Things with this kind of agility. Probably why they're removing those. What you do get is a pretty fun tank destroyer and anti-air. It's also got a really high profile, which doesn't help if you try and hide behind any of those bunkers, which are probably about the height of this fence. Yeah, there's an entire turret there, and it's not armoured at all, so you're going to go through it. But, like I said, you're not meant to be at the front, so that shouldn't be an issue. But you can use your agility to get around the sides of something that isn't expecting it, and pump shells into the side of it. Ooh, and I just took a shot straight from an STB from the other side of the map. Thanks! Well, I guess if anything, you've restocked my ammunition. That shouldn't be the thing that I'm happy about, but hey-oh, take what you can. I've been shot straight away. It is made of paper. Hopefully they don't kill me. They give me time to switch on reverse. Nope, I got killed. So yeah, you are weak. Very weak. The Japan tanks are weak for you to kill, but they're still more than a match for you with their main cannons. There's my old turret. Not from my previous life, but from the one before it. We do have a radar, which is equivalent up to 10 kilometers range, but in this mode, it doesn't do anything because it shows you that lead indicator where you've got that little circle that I aim at. That is what you have in this game mode to begin with. If you're playing in realistic battles, you won't have that. You'll just have the plane. Or it does allow you to instantly dead again. Holy crap, something's got my name on it. Type 74 from miles away. But yeah, in realistic you don't get that lead indicator, so with the radar it will show you that lead indicator. So it makes shooting down the aircraft a lot easier. It's also pretty handy, it shows you where all the aircraft are. The little dots on the map and roughly how far away they are. Well, he's not going anywhere, he's got no tracks. Right. Where are these planes? That one's coming straight back. That one's coming straight towards me. Hello, son. Prepare to eat many bullets in your direction. Critical damage in the right there on. Okay, there he goes. Bang. Fire at this one. Oh, hello. One there. It's a nice bit of revenge against all the bloody planes that have shot me down in all these games. Well, I cleared that out. And one more tank of Wave 6 remains. People like to dive their planes into the last tank and hope that it's going to kill them. Not so in most of the case. There you go. You can see the armoured belt underneath where the two men are on the turret. That big wiggly thing underneath it, that's the ammo belt, which comes up to either side of the guns. Like I said, the problem with that is you can't just reload a set amount of ammunition, you have to reload the entire belt. So when you go into that capture circle, instead of it going like, you've got a new round, new round, new round, you have to sit there for about a minute, which in something so light and in the thing, it can't really stand still for too long, otherwise it just gets killed. So it doesn't work out too well. Luckily in this game though, we have these repair things, which if someone isn't camping them, and I'm close to the end of a belt, I can expend it, drive into that, get a full new belt, fully fixed tank, and get away. Actually did upset someone a few days ago when I went into a PvP battle with this. They came across me and they shot my left track out with their first shot, which caused it to just spin around and face them. Then just aimed at them and I shot into their lower glacis, which is the part down here. And after a few shots, it actually penetrated, killed his driver, and then exploded in ammunition, which destroyed his tank. It's like, oh, why can an anti-air kill a tank? That's so stupid. Why is it? I got through your armour. Sucks to be you. He was not a happy boy for that battle. He then made it his mission to kill me. He came at me with a few planes. And much like these planes, they got shot down from a couple of kilometres out. He's like, yeah, you're going to come and kill me in an aeroplane. Yeah, see how that goes well for you. If it's a helicopter, I'm screwed. You can just sit about 4 kilometres out and just be like, lol, have a rocket. But he came at me in planes like these, which last about that long. He says, because I can't kill this one. If he wanted to kill me, he should have brought a bigger tank. A faster tank. A Leopard. Oh god, this might be a bit dangerous. Especially when I've only got 64 ammunition left. If I can get round here. There's one. You don't need many shots when you're in the side of these. Right. Make sure the clip's empty. And poof! Full 640 ammunition ready to fire. Now there is a second belt because the actual full capacity of the tank is 680. So if I go and drive into this circle, I can get those extra 40, which have saved my ass a few times. providing that I'm not in line of sight to get one shot while I'm doing so. But it takes that long to get 40 ammunition. So imagine how long it takes to get 640. Yeah, it's a long ass minute. And sod's law is that if I do it, I tend to get shot with about 1 minute left, 1 second left on the clock, or just as I start to move because I've just got on my ammunition. One of the planes is just like, yeah, now you've got to die, mate. Kaboom! So bloody noisy, these jet craft. This is pretty dangerous. Don't go face to face against that. Oh, I can hear rounds whistling past you. I'm not actually sure when this vehicle was in production. I'll have to find out when I have a spare moment. Ugh, it's glorious. There's no other vehicle you can kill that many things in that successive time with. It's glorious. Well, except probably in ZSU. What does it say? Developed in the 1960s and fielded in the 1970s. Ah, so we are a fair few years after the war. Upgraded several times with the latest electronics. Was also requested by a number of NATO countries. Oh, pretty cool. That'll probably explain it, because if you in the, I think it's the Japanese tree and possibly one other tree in this game, there's a couple of vehicles in it which look exactly like this, except the radar dish is different. You're going away. No, you're not. But you do have to keep an eye on your ammunition so much. If you're playing a PvP battle, you are not going to get much beyond your first belt. If you want to try and restock your ammunition, good luck, because you're going to be sat there for a long ass time, and anyone that's got a plane in the air is going to be like, oh hello, really lightly armoured static target sat in a circle. I think I'll bomb it. Yes, I've experienced that a few times as well, and it is as frustrating as it sounds. In this game mode, it's pretty fun, because you do have the option of collecting that big repair thing. And it says that just as he gets blown up by one of them. It's alright, revenge was had immediately. 1, 2. Nope. Just 1. But if you can't kill the tanks like you can in most waves, usual rule of thumb is shoot tracks. Rapid fire, and the tracks aren't so armoured that these rounds can't do damage to them. So you can stop a lot of vehicles with a few bullets. Final wave. I'm gonna drive over here because we've got a group coming up there. See if we can kill most of them. These F-86s is coming straight over the top. Where's this going? There it goes. And there we go. It's 19 of the 20 odd aircraft. 22 kills as well. I'm second on kills. He's brilliant on this map, this thing. Such a different change of pace as well from firing one bullet, waiting 12 seconds for a reload, firing another one. Just be able to go, oh hi, there's a tank there. Dead. I get one or two climbing over the rock in a minute, the way this is going. Coming pretty straight at us. Got that one. Oh. But you have to take that into account as well at close range. If you're playing any other tank and you're aiming down sight, the turret is just directly in front of you. These are slightly to the sides, so you may have to wiggle slightly left or right to be able to get what you're aiming at. But that was the rank 6, battle rank 8, Flakpanzer Gepard. It is fun playing anti-air, but when you get to play that particular vehicle on that map, you really do get to kill everything in sight, and it's